Hey, welcome everyone, and I'm glad that you're tuning in to the first episode of Your Past Does Not Define Your Future. So, as I said in my intro, my last intro was that we all have a past. And what I thought I might do for this first episode is just explain to you how this past and your future fit in together. So, I thought I'd share with you some of my past and why I can do what I do and how I do what I do and where I get my experience and my resources from. So we've all had childhood experiences growing up. Well, my childhood was from a working class family in the Highlands of Scotland, where I was born. And I had a very abusive mother. She was physically abusive and emotionally abusive. So I've gone through what people define as an abused childhood. I have also lived in London and I have been married. I have been divorced more than once. So therefore I have the experience of going through a divorce and everything that happened through that time. I'm also a mother. I have one daughter and I was a single mother, obviously, because I got divorced. So I was a single mother for a while. So I understand from a single mother's perspective what goes on. I've also had a miscarriage, so I know what that feels like to lose a baby. I've also traveled. I lived in Australia for 10 years and had the separation from my brothers and sisters. So I know what it's like to have family long distance. I am also a grandmother. And my daughter had an interracial marriage, so I have experience with that also. And my daughter also was a single mother, and at that time I was single also, so I was a single grandparent, helping my daughter bring her children up. So I have also been injured. I had a back injury where it put me flat on my back for almost 2 years. And consequently, because of that, lost a lot of uh, uh, belongings, money, that sort of thing, because at the time I was single. And therefore, I became homeless. So I have that experience also. Now, I'm not sharing this with you to say that your experiences are better or worse than mine. I'm just sharing with you the experience, and going through what you go through does define how you look forward into your future and how you make your decisions. My childhood past helped me to be more determined. It helped me to be more resourceful because I swore that I would never turn out like my mother. And I swore that I would never treat my child or my children that way. So positive can come out of negative behaviors and experiences. And this is what I want to share with you throughout the show, throughout each episode, is going through the different areas and how you can turn a negative into a positive and a positive into an even more resourceful positive. And I'm just sharing with you some of the things that I have gone through so you know that I'm coming from a place of knowing and I'm coming from a place of experience so that I can empathize and understand. And this is what helps me with my clients. I have worked with abused children. I have worked with foster children, aging out the system. I have worked with teenagers in detention centers. I have worked with people going through the divorces. I've helped children overcome what they go through with a divorce. I've also helped children with special needs. So I have a vast array of experiences and client interaction that I can definitely be able to share with you and help you and give you the tools. Because over the years, through my education and through my certifications I have been able to put together some amazing resources that I can teach people. And some of them are extremely easy to teach. One of them, emotional freedom techniques, I've been teaching for many, many, many years. And both my grandchildren know how to do it. They've been doing it since the day they were born. And I've done it, I've taught it in schools, and I've taught it for Girl Scouts also. So the children pick it up very easily, and it's a good resource for them, especially if the children are feeling alone and they can't speak to anyone. So also from my past, growing up, because I came from a working class background, which is very poor, I was also bullied at school. So all of these things help you form your psyche, they help you form your way of life, and they help you form how you act and interact and react on a daily basis. Now, as you know, some people can go through all of that and repeat the process. And some people can go through all of that and come out even stronger. And there are lots and lots and lots of stories where you hear of people that have had debilitating diseases, and they've had major accidents and things, and they've come out the other side miraculously. And they also teach. One of the people that I read when I was probably in my late 20s, early 30s, was Dave Pelzer. That's Pelzer. And he had an abusive childhood, and I resonated with his book. If you read his books, he's got several, you'll see what he went through as a child, which was horrendous, a lot worse than what I went through. And he's come out the other side, and he teaches, mentors, guides, and does speaking engagements throughout the world, helping teenagers cope with what they're going through. So all of these experiences that we have is what we're talking about here. Your past does not define your future. You can still have a bad past and have an amazing future. Your experience always helps someone else. I know when I've given talks, people have come up to me and said, your life was the same as my life. And I'm glad I wasn't the only one. Because what we tend to think, and what I've also seen with my clients, is they think they are the only person that's going through that. And once they know they're not, that seems to have a big relief and a big sigh of, wow, I thought I was the only person. I thought I was the only one that went through all of this. I thought I was the chosen one to go through bad things. And it's not. We've all got experiences. Every single one of us has got experiences. Sharing them, how you cope with them, and the strategies that you use is very, very beneficial to other people. So that's what I'm going to do in each show. This particular one is just a short one to let you know my experience and how I can then give you the tools moving forward. So I may refer back to this episode from time to time. So if you're watching this in a future show and I've referred back to this, then welcome, and I hope you understand where I'm coming from and how I can be of assistance to you. So thank you for listening. I'm hoping to hear back from all of you, how we can interact. And also, like I said before, I'm going to be interviewing people. So some of you may be on the show. So that's it for me for this time. Look forward to our next episode. Thank you so much for listening. Helen Bella, mindset is a key to transformation.